Good morning. One thing I will never, ever, 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 ever understand in my whole ever life of as long as social media is social media, mediaing is the algorithm. Because for the last couple weeks, Facebook has not been letting me put a title in before I do my lives. I don't even know how long it's been. And it was intermittent at best. And so this morning it did. So I did whatever. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. So I am getting ready. We woke up later than we meant to because I forgot to set an alarm. And my 9-year-old walks in and wakes me up to go play games like it's a Saturday. He'll get on the Xbox or he'll watch some shows that the girls don't particularly like to watch. And he just has his own little personal time until everybody in the house gets up on the weekend. He typically wakes up at 5 or so, yet I have to drag him out of the bed on school mornings. But this morning, lucky for us, he woke up and he came in and he hugged me. And I was like, oh my gosh, what time is it? It was 6:30 almost. I said, I'm sorry, bud, you can't watch games this morning because we got to get ready. We got to get up out of here. So they are off to daycare now because the schools are closed because Monroe County School District's closed whenever the Railroad Festival is festivalin'. Which is crazy I think it's so cute that that's a holiday for us. I didn't grow up here. I grew up in Webster County. So the idea of being out for something like this, I think, is precious. My husband just got home. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Let's put on a face today. Let's do that. Oh, I also did something I said I wasn't going to do. Not only did I forget my mascara, I also forgot my eyeliner that is still sitting in my booth. So I'm only gonna do a little bit of my face because I'm just an idiot. I forgot all of my pencils. I just so happen what I'm gonna wear on my lips today is what I happened to wear out a couple weeks ago whenever I had lunch with Bethany in Tupelo. Just because it was still in the bag that I took with me, my little purse thing. So I'm just gonna wear that today, and I'll have to finish my makeup whenever I get to the Dumaflachi, to the Railroad Festival. And it is what it is, right? I mean, we had the kids, everybody was falling apart by the time we packed up and left. It was just an entire mess. So we're just winging it. I don't have my camera jacked up a little bit today, and I don't know why it's lower, but it's messed up. Okay, I'm trying to get this hair situation under control. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna wear it down because I'm trying to be pretty and approachable. I did have one of y'all came up, Miss Melissa Thomason. I believe that's her last name. She came up and she said hello. And of course, y'all, I'm terrible with names. I'm absolutely terrible with names. I have familiarity. I can recognize your face. And I knew that she was familiar. And I felt awful because she's like, do you know who I am? Yeah, I do, but I'm so sorry. Tell me your name. And, so she did. And I was like, oh yeah. She also makes makeup videos. She has a different style of doing makeup. She promotes like dollar store finds and things like that. So you got to check her out. She's real nice. But she was just there being supportive, and I appreciate that so much. Y'all don't know what that means to me. It makes me feel like an influencer. Kidding. I know I'll never be there. I have already taken Zyrtec. It should have had time to do its Zyrtec-y thing, but of course not. It's just the way of the world, I suppose. And I'm having to use like the tin of contour, which is great. That is fine. However, you know what I'm going to do? put this other side on so it looks a little even. I'm going to use my smudge brush because I really like using the pencil whenever I am doing the my contour, and this will closely simulate it. It's just, there we go. Can you see these ridges from my bonnet? I was hoping that would go away, but whatever. We're just making it work, ladies. We're making it work. We actually had a pretty good day yesterday with the bait. My husband's bait sells so well. He carries our tent, so hopefully I'll do a little better today. Oops. But we pretty much spent it all by the time the kids get there. I joke every year. I say we don't do the railroad festival to make money. We do the railroad festival to have money to take the kids. But it's a lot of networking. It's a lot of getting to know people, getting to see people. If somebody happens to buy out there, that's wonderful. I don't typically do a lot of color matching out there, and the reason is because my creams, it's so warm, which the weather's perfect, which is wonderful. That's what we want. So I schedule in-person color matches for a later date. I do have product on hand. I definitely have all the Remon that you could imagine. So if you're ready for a skincare journey, I got you. I'm ready for you. But I try not to let people have high expectations of getting color matched out there. And it's just because the creams are melty, the creams are mushy. Your face is going to be red because you've been walking around sweating as well. And I'm just not going to get a good color match for you. And I like the personable experience. Whenever I'm out there, I am talking to several different people at a time. And I would hate to have to answer somebody's random question or something to take away from you, to take away from that person that is asking questions as well. Let me get into oak here. I need to put this back into, obviously I didn't have time to write into my palette nothing's new. I just can't get my words out. Oh my gosh, my eyeshadow colors. Come on, girl, get it together. So, maybe I'll have time to do that today. I don't know how I feel about my setup. It does look a lot better, so y'all come by and check it out and let me know what you think. Because I don't know what I'm doing. There's no part of me that is any type of designer. I don't have an eye for good looking stuff, but I really worked hard to try to make it more inviting, more homey, and less me. And I mean that in the best possible way, because I know that all of us are unique and we all have characteristics to shine. That's what I tell each of you whenever you present a problem with me, that you're like some type of issue that you're having about how your makeup don't look like so-and-so's. And I have to walk you through the fact that so-and-so has really good lighting. So-and-so also uses a filter. And so-and-so uses a ridiculous amount of makeup to achieve that look on camera. But if you look at her close up, it's not going to be cute. But what I'm telling you is, we all are individuals. We all have our own faces. We all have two eyebrows that are not going to match no matter what you do. We all have two eyes. One of them's going to look wonky. We're asymmetrical. That is what it is. Unless you have some type of medical intervention to make your face even. You just got to try to fake it till you make it. And like me, I have a problem. I have expressive eyebrows. My eyebrows do all the talking, so I have to calm my eyebrows whenever I'm doing lives. See, look at that. They don't match. It's okay. It bothers me, but we just roll right on along. And then we move on, girl. Okay, so today's look is going to feature one of the colors that I did not realize that we had. Oh, girl, get your fingernail out of there. See, I tell y'all all the time to use a tin to take a tin lid to take your eyeshadows out. Why? Because you will stick your fingernail in it. And I'm still using my fingernail. Waltz. This was one of the colors I did not realize that we still had. It is kind of a cooler gray tone. I am using it as just like an all-over wash. See, just a light gray tone. Nothing too crazy. And this, again, will not be a full look because I'm an idiot and I left my finishing products on the tent. Okay, so I will not, I'm going to be busting up there with no eyeliner and no lashes on. It's fine. I do take a little bit to that brow bone. Oh, my nose is so itchy. That's lovely. I know. I'm so ladylike. I apologize. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of, what is this? Is this Philly? I kind of wanted to do Cocoa. Cocoa's so pretty. And it's a little bit purple based. Yes, there it is. Okay. She's one I like to use a good bit. This right here. It's brown, but it's more on the purple side of brown. If that makes any sense to you. That's how my brain works. And then we're just going to relax the brows and do this outer corner right here. My eyes are watering so bad. Now on camera, that waltz is flashing a little bit blue, but it's not blue. I don't even know whenever we got waltz. I have no idea. I can't remember. Everything is just so... I guess it had to have been the advent calendar from year before last. Surely to goodness. But have no fear, it's not going to look blue. Because I'm not going to let it. I'm going to put so much stuff on there, I won't even notice that it's under there. It's just a really good primer, a really good foundation for my eye look. And it kind of changes up how the other colors look together. So the entertainment, I don't know if y'all have been checking out the entertainment. A friend yesterday, or day before yesterday, whenever I posted the lineup, said that she told me one of her friends' names or somebody she knows that's going to be there. And she does like a complete ADHD mix of like Fleetwood Mac to Nirvana and probably some country in there. I think that's what I read. So she's going to be on stage at 3:30 and I love it. I won't be able to be to any of the concerts. I think we're going to have the opportunity to walk around a little bit Saturday night, which is going to be a first for us. And I'm excited. I'll be able to hear from my booth. I was wrong. I am super close to the Amory Opry, but I'm not right in front of it like I was last year. So I'm more in front of Revive Salon, if y'all know where that's at. We're really close to the street corner, but the old man, I hate that I can never remember his name. I'm going to work on that today. He's on that building since 1990. And if you've never been in there, it's kind of like a little museum. He does have like vinyl records and CDs. It's country and gospel, like old, good country. And I don't know if it's just gospel or if there is some country in there. I shouldn't say that, but because there's CDs all over the walls. And it's so neat. Just go in there. Just go in there, support him. He has canned drinks for $2. He has bottled waters for $1. He is the most interesting man you will ever talk to. Every time I have a conversation with him, I get lost. And I'm like, I gotta go back to my booth. Because he's just incredible. But anyway, he's always set out in front of his building, right? And I'm going to use Home today. That's this color right here. And somebody, I hope I'm not stirring anything up here. Somebody told him that he couldn't set his stuff out because the vendors were complaining. Honey, none of the vendors complained. The Railroad Festival Committee, from what I understand, is under different direction, which they have done a phenomenal job of promoting this year, I believe. But he's an older gentleman, to tell a man who's been doing something his whole time owning this building. He said he purchased it in 1990. He can't sell his canned drinks on the street. He ain't hurting nobody. He ain't hurting not a soul. What is he taking from anybody? Nothing. Nothing. He pays his taxes. He's a law-abiding citizen. He's just some cute little old man that thrives on conversation and companionship, just like every single one of us. Support him. Go in there. Budget yourself $2. I do every single day. I get a little canned drink, and we take our own drinks there. But doggone it, go support him. Get a bottle of water. You can spare $1 if you can't do $2. Something, anything. I am going to do guava today. That's these pressed pigments right here. And I lightly tap my blush brush. This is the blend brush, not the blush brush. And I'm just going to lightly tap right there. I'm going to look forward so that I can see what I am doing. I got a little bit strong there, but that's okay. Look forward, look forward. Okay, we got to try to blend this out. I love using these pressed pigments as a blush, though. I just can't get it right. I don't have my illuminator on either. Okay, are we close to even? No, maybe, whatever. It's fine. I also put my sunscreen on under my makeup, and let me tell you something. I forgot to yesterday whenever I was getting ready, but Saint's makeup has titanium dioxide in it, which it's not a rated sunscreen, but it is a sun protector. And luckily it is, because I didn't get burnt yesterday. And even though you're under a tent and it's UVA and UVB rated, because y'all know I'm crazy and your girl ain't trying to get no melanoma, the sun does still penetrate. And so you still have to protect your skin. Today I will be putting sunscreen on regularly. I will be reapplying. I almost wore shorts today, but my legs, obviously, this is blurry, I'm sorry. My legs obviously glow in the dark. They never see the sun, and it's terrible. So I didn't want to blind anybody. I didn't want to scare anybody off from my tent, thinking, oh, look, it's Casper's twin sister. Needing to wear sunglasses all up in my tent. Okay, here we go, girls. Okay, now for the final touch here, I am going to use mulberry. No, this is plum. I'm so sorry. I do not know anything. A nice little layer of plum, and a color that I am not a fan of in any capacity. Worn Alone. It's one of Remon's lip, this thing, what is it called? It's Nude Lush Butter Lip Tint. That's what I was trying to think. It's a velvet matte butter lip tint. And it's just not my shade. But I have it, so I'm going to use it. And I'm going to spruce it up with this plum right here. And it's going to be beautiful. It's kind of, it's almost like our plum, but a little, it's warmer. And that's it. That's all I can do, because my mascara and my eyeliner are at the Railroad Festival. So y'all come out and see us. We are booth 306. We're catty corner to the Amory Opry, right in front of her 5, right next to the Southern Mag's tent, not the store. She has her own tent, and it's going to be a great weather. Bring the kids, just come hang out, come say hello. You don't have to purchase a thing. Just come talk to us, come say hi, introduce yourselves, because I can't remember names, And I hope to see y'all around. Have the best weekend if you don't get to make it out. And I will be in and out. Contact me. If I don't respond immediately, it's because I am crazy busy with the Railroad Festival. Hopefully, I will be complaining about how tired I am on Sunday. But I appreciate all of y'all's love and support. And go buy a canned drink from the old man at the Amory Opry. You will not be disappointed, and it will be well worth it. Find $2 and change stuck in the couch or something. Just go support him. Y'all have the best day ever. Bye.